So, as we agreed so far, we have the receipts and payments account, we have the income statement, we have the subscription account, the income statement regarding a shop or a cafeteria inside the club, we have the income and expenditure account for the club, and the statement of financial position. Now let's solve an example regarding the receipts and payment account of the club. Shooting club has a restaurant and sells shooting equipment at its store. You can simply figure it out here that the club has two activities, a restaurant and a store that sells shooting equipment. On January 1st, 2019, the club had $3,000 in its bank account. This is the opening balance for the receipts and payment account. The club treasurer provided the following receipts and payments for the year ended December 31st, 2019, which were as follows. Subscriptions received from members are $20,000, for store takings, certainly at the restaurant, $2,000, purchase of shooting equipment for resale. This indicates it's an inventory, not an equipment of the club. So, shooting equipment to be sold. A purchase of shooting equipment for resale, $1,000, and we called here, those were the payments. So this represents the amount paid to purchase the shooting equipment. Revenues received from sale of shooting equipment, $1,500. Wages for the store employees, $200. Purchase of a motor van or perhaps an equipment for the club, $3,000. Rental rates, $500. Dancing competition tickets, $1,000. Dancing competition cost of prizes, $200. This is an event that occurred at the club. The income and expenditure account will include the net proceeds from this activity. Can you figure out the amount of the net proceeds? The dancing competition tickets were $1,000 and the dancing competition cost of prizes were $200. This means simply that the net proceeds were $800. And this events and the activities, here the food store taking and the payment to purchase the equipment for resale. Okay. Other than that, we have the general expenses, $200. Committee members reimbursement. They do not have a salary for acting in their position. They are reimbursed for the cost of attending the meetings and carrying on maybe some travel expense to organize an event for the club, etc. Payments for food supplies, salaries for the club employees, proceeds from sale of an old motor vehicle. The book value was $3,000. Here I'm preparing a receipts and payment account. I don't care about the book value. It's clear a loss here occurred of $500, but I care about the proceeds, which were $2,500. Donations, $1,000. Donations for the building construction. Looks like a grant, maybe, but this is an earmarked donation for $15,000. Now, how am I going to prepare the receipts and payment account? First, I'm going to segregate the receipts from the payments. Subscription receipt, this is the receipt. Food store takings, the amount of meals sold out to members of the club. Purchase of shooting equipment for resale, this is a payment. Revenue received from sale of shooting equipment, a receipt again. Wages to store employees, a payment. Purchase of motor van for the equipment, or an equipment for the club, this is a payment. Rent and rates, payment. Dancing competition tickets, I'm collecting for the tickets, this is a receipt. Dancing competition cost of prices, certainly I'm paying. General expenses, paying. Committee members, reimbursement, payments. Payment to food suppliers, payment. Salaries to club employees, payments. Proceeds from sale of old motor vehicle, this is a receipt. Donations, proceeds, I received donations from one of the members, 1,000 donations with a restriction as they are received only for building construction, 15,000. Now we are going to arrange it simple as it is. The receipts, the payments, opening balance, then we have the balance carried down, the balance brought down. Piece of cake, cash is the king here. So let's not forget about the opening balance. So we have the balance brought down, the opening bank account balance, which is 3,000. We have the subscriptions received. The amount of 2,000. We have the revenue received from sale of shooting equipment. Okay, this is 1,500, 1.5K. The dancing competition tickets. $1,000. And let's not forget about the proceeds from sale of old motor vehicle. Pardon me for the space, 2.5K. We have the donations. And we have the donations for building construction. $15,000. See how simple it is? Those are the receipts. Let's see what about the payments. We are about to forget the food store takings. And the subscriptions, they are not in Now what about the payments? We have the payment for the purchase of equipment for resale. In the amount of 1,000. Wages for store employees. The wages for the store employees are 200. The payment for the acquisition of the motor van. $3,000. Rental rates. $500. Dancing competition cost of price. $200. General expenses. $200 also. Committee members reimbursement. 300. And payment for food suppliers. $500. Salaries of club employees. This is 1,800. Now, first of all, you have to figure out that we did not segregate between revenue receipts and revenue receipts and capital receipts. Simply, they are all cash receipts. We did not differentiate between capital expenditures and revenue expenditures. Simply, we are paying here. So that's why we have in the receipts side the subscriptions, the sale of shooting equipment, which is an activity, the food store taking, another activity here, and the dancing competition ticket, an event, the donations, which is a normal source of income for the club. Those pinpointed items are